there, welcome to Virtual Ag Expo. I'm Becca and we are here today at Hepzibah Farms. We're here to learn about embryology, also known as how a little egg turns into a fuzzy little chick. So this is a really fun thing. You know how humans have babies that grow in their bellies? Well, chickens, they don't do it that way. They like to plop their little egg out and sit on it. They've got to sit on it for 21 days in order to turn into a chick. But did you know that not every egg a chicken lays is fertile or can turn into a baby chick? She lays a fertile egg. She'll make a nest, about 12 eggs normally, and she'll sit on it for 21 days straight, only getting off for about 1 hour at a time to go and get something to eat and drink and maybe take a dust bath and then come back and sit on the eggs. Now, what do you think happens inside the egg when mama chicken sits on it? Well, let's see here. So before any development begins, this is what an inside of an egg looks like. So you have the yolk, which is the food for the baby. This is the bullseye if it is fertile. And then you have this stuff right here that helps hold the yolk in place in the middle of the white. This is the air cell. This is going to be the very first air that the baby chick breathes when it gets ready to hatch. And then you have the membrane that holds everything together, and then the eggshell that protects the baby while she's growing. This is what day 1 looks like, obviously. And then you can see the veins starting to grow. By day 3, the heart is beating, and you can see the baby starting to get bigger and bigger. After day 10 to day 18 and 21, it kind of looks the same. It's just big and muddy in there. Over here, this is what a baby chick looks like not too long before she's going to hatch. So she's all in there and she's starting to absorb the yolk, which is her food, by the way. And then she'll flip her beak over, pierce the air cell right when she's going to hatch and take her very first breath, because she doesn't breathe when she's in the egg. And then after that, she'll take her little egg tooth, which is a little piece that sits right there on the tip of her beak, and she pierces the egg for the very first time. Then she takes a break, because it's a very hard process for a baby. And then she unzips, she goes around the egg, pip, 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 like that, and then pops the egg out to say hi to us. Over here, we have something really cool. So not always do mommy chicks want to sit on their babies to hatch them out. So instead, we have something called an incubator. This is a special box that holds the heat and humidity just right in order to hatch the baby chicks. But it's not just about heat and humidity. Do you see the trays that the eggs are sitting in? So that's called a turner. Now, normally, mama chicken would turn her eggs a couple times a day so that baby doesn't get cramped. You know how when you're laying in your bed and you flip over because you kind of get, stiff? Well, baby chicks would do the same thing, except for they'd get stuck to the inside of their eggshell if they didn't get turned. This is what you can do to see the inside of an egg right here. So you can put this light up to the egg and you can see the air cell right there, like we were talking about, the thing that the baby first takes her breath before she hatches out. And as the egg incubates, the air cell will grow larger and larger as the humidity evaporates from the shell. Okay, are you guys ready to go see how this little egg turns into a fluffy chick after 21 days? Let's go. Can you believe that this little egg turned into this little baby chick in such a short amount of time? So fun, isn't it? So when chicks are first hatched, they have what's called their downy feathers. Now these are the fuzzy warm feathers that keep them warm when they're little. But as they age, they start getting their adult feathers, and the flight feathers on the wings are the first ones to come in. So when we were talking about the egg tooth earlier, that sits right on the tip of her beak, and hers already fell off. So sad we can't show you, but that's where it would be if it were there. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you learned something fun about embryology. Bye!